Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Braden Timmons, and today we are coming at you with a brand new Halloween Kills video, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about Nurse Marian Chambers. That's right, guys. This has been a video that I've been requested to do by a couple of you, and, I thought that this would be something that could be very interesting to talk about, because at first I was like, wait a minute, didn't I already do a Marian Chambers video? But in some videos in the past on the channel, I had just briefly brought up Marian and just how integral she can be to Halloween Kills. And I actually think that she's going to be able to provide a lot of really great backstory for some things that, were, I guess, kind of thrown out of the ordinary in Halloween 2018. I'm talking about the Dr. Sartain twist and stuff like that. So let's kind of talk a little bit about this today, guys, because this is, again, something that I've kind of had in my mind about, what her character is going to be able to provide for Halloween Kills. And it looks like that they're also giving us some of the great nostalgic stuff from Halloween 1978. There's a very awesome shot in Halloween Kills' teaser that was released on, I believe it was October 28th of 2020. Don't ask how I remember that. But what do you call it? It's of a very similar shot that we got in Halloween 1978, and it's of Myers' hand coming down and breaking the glass. You guys remember on Halloween, or on October 30th, on All Hallows Eve, from the original 1978 Halloween, Michael Myers was getting ready to break out of Smith's Grove, and he was out in, the courtyard and stuff like that, or he was, outside, and it was that whole scene where Marian Chambers was like, I didn't know if they let him hang out outside. And he goes no, they didn't. They don't. Dr. Samuel Loomis was saying that. He was like, they don't. And then, of course, when Michael Myers is getting ready to take the state-issued car, that's when he brought his hand down and he broke the glass and, really gave Marian Chambers that fright. So Halloween Kills is not only giving us a really awesome callback to the original 1978 Halloween, but this is also now going to be another part of her story that maybe we didn't really realize that we needed until this movie. Because the next time we saw Marian in Halloween 1978 was literally in Halloween 2, which was technically the same night, or it was technically the next night. It was Halloween night. So in terms of Halloween Kills, she can provide a lot of really, really interesting backstory, because technically Halloween 2018 was the official sequel to Halloween 1978. This is something that we all know. This is not something that I need to explain or anything like that. But technically, now that Halloween 2018 is the only movie that exists within the 1978 timeline, and then of course Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends, I'm curious to see how they are going to handle Marian Chambers' story. How is she going to be able to play an integral role with all of these characters? And I'm really curious to see how she ended up with Tommy Doyle, and it looked to be Lindsay Wallace. They were just, young kids in Halloween 1978. There's this behind-the-scenes photo of Tommy Doyle, Lindsay Wallace, and Marian Chambers all at what appears to look like a bar or something like that, or some sort of, carnival or something. Really, really curious to see how they all kind of come and interconnect and everything, and I'm sure there's going to be some great dialogue between all of their characters. But I'm really hoping that Marian Chambers is actually going to be able to provide some backstory and give a little bit more about, Dr. Loomis and, his endeavors, in between the 40-year time gap. I think that she's going to be really great. And not only are we going to get to hear from Marian Chambers, but Dr. Loomis is supposed to be back himself. Not Donald Pleasance, of course, but Dr. Loomis is supposed to be in Halloween Kills. Not sure if you guys saw my video. I did that literally over the summer of 2020. But Dr. Loomis is supposed to be back in Halloween Kills, which is awesome, which is some really, really great stuff. And I think that it's going to be very exciting for fans to see what they're able to do with Dr. Loomis in literally full frame and stuff like that. Apparently, it's not even going to be from the back of his head or anything. Apparently, there are some full shots of Dr. Loomis in Halloween Kills. Really excited to see that. But the thing I'm most excited about, and the thing that I really hope the most, is that Marian is able to at least provide us an explanation maybe about Dr. Sartain. Maybe she knows that Dr. Sartain was not all there while he was a student of Dr. Loomis's. Maybe there is some more backstory there that she is able to, you know, give us and provide us, so that way, you know, it kind of better helps us understand what the heck that twist was in Halloween 2018. I know that Dr. Sartain had technically hinted at some elements as to, you know, why he was obsessed or what has intrigued him through his studies throughout Halloween 2018. Like, he was curious to see the pleasure that Michael got out of killing. What was the feeling that Michael got out of killing? And that was something that he was out to find out. And that's perfectly normal for, you know, a psychiatrist to want to understand. I think it's perfectly normal, at least. But the way that he went about that and what that giant twist was when he took his penknife and stabbed freaking Hawkins out of nowhere, and, you know, he was like, so this is the feeling. That was just kind of thrown out of nowhere. And I'm really hoping that maybe Marian is able to, you know, provide a little bit more on that particularly. I think that's the thing that I'm more excited to find out. And I mean, I'm obviously excited to see like her story and how she's grown as a character over 40 years, and really how Michael Myers impacted her. And now she's out on this adventure trying to take out Michael Myers once and for all as well, because she knows that Dr. Loomis had said that he was nothing more than pure evil. And because Donald Pleasance isn't in it, or Dr. Loomis himself is not in it, she needs to be a part of this, and she feels that she needs to be there, and she needs to help try and take out Michael Myers once and for all. So I'm excited to see Nurse Marian Chambers return. I cannot wait to see all of these characters return in Halloween Kills, but I do think that she is going to be able to provide a lot of really, really great background, especially about Michael Myers over the last 40 years and stuff like that. So with all that being said, guys, post your guys' comments down below. Let me know, what do you guys think? What are your guys' thoughts? Do you guys think that Nurse Marian Chambers is going to be able to provide some really, really great, you know, backstory and some really great dialogue about like Michael Myers and Dr. Sartain and Dr. Loomis and really everything that's kind of been going on over the course of the last 40 years? Whatever your guys' thoughts are, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you guys like this, don't forget to join me on my journey to 5,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys in my next video.